What is up, bros, and welcome back. Now, you know what time it is. We're getting into the new season, and I will have a new tricks video for you right when the season drops. But until then, I went through the test server with a fine-tooth comb and looked for a bunch of hidden and random changes. Some even surprised one of the devs. Yes, I literally DM'd one of them and just typed why. Now, it is a good thing to keep in mind that this is just a test server, so everything is subject to change, but if past experience is any indicator, then we should be able to expect that most of these will make it into the live build when Operation Commanding Force does go live. As always, shout out to my sponsor Rocket for helping support the channel. They create some of the best gaming gear out there and have been killing it with their new product lineup recently, so if you'd like to check out any of it, I'll have the link down below, and code Brah will always get you 10% off anything you like. This one is super random, and I guess it's been around since Nighthaven came out, but the elevators on Nighthaven are actually misaligned. Unless this elevator goes down and into the south somehow, then it would line up, but yeah, as of right now, this is what it looks like. One of the random quality of life changes is the new direction that they're taking the menu or play buttons. Now you basically have 4 categories, and then when you select each category, there is a subset within each one. There's a set for testing, a set for casual, and a set for competitive play. Then on the right hand side, you got the shooting range, the training, and the custom game. One of the really random details that you're going to notice is that they actually made whoever got MVP a little bit more lifelike. Like, there's more movement to them now. On top of that, there's certain maps like this one on Chalet where there's just more effects thrown into it. I have the same graphic settings for both builds, and you can see that there's a lot of like extra snow, wind, and just overall particles together. Super random, but yeah, it looks a lot cleaner. Now, if you guys played a lot of Villa this past season, you probably noticed that the MVP screen takes place completely outside and above the map. On the test server, that's fixed. Now, you might have thought that the color change for the wall and the police line spawn on Consulate was random, but over on Chalet, we actually find 3 different areas that have a completely different look to the floor. It already was pretty easy to tell what's destructible and not, so this is kind of random. I'll be curious to see if this makes it into the build or not. A cool little detail that I didn't see mentioned anywhere that Gustus actually pointed out to me is that now when you select different attachments, they each have their own image or icon that represents what you selected. This works for sights, muzzle devices, and the vertical or horizontal grip. So pretty cool detail, kind of went unnoticed. One of the quality of life changes that I really love is the ability to select 6, 4, or 2 pellets prior to even pulling out your gadget with Hibana. Now you don't need to whip it out and then press buttons and fumble it around. You can literally prep exactly what you want as you're approaching the wall, hatch, window, whatever it is. Good quality of life change. This is similar to Cali because you can also do this with Cali. Now, this isn't a color change, but it's a complete directional change of certain walls on Consulate. The walls in waiting room and the long wall that's by long desk used to be vertical, but now they're laid out horizontally. I don't know if this was an accident or not, but I do hope that they keep this because this makes making rotates a lot more fluid, and I feel like there's so much less junk in the way and you get caught up on less stuff. So I do hope that they keep this horizontal and maybe even do this on more maps. One quality of life change that is coming is how fast Twitch drones decelerate. You can get a lot more precise with this. Maybe you got to do a jumping parkour or whatever it is. You're not going to slide as much anymore when you're driving it and you're coming to a stop. Another really good quality of life change that's coming is that you don't really need to stop and look at the diffuser in order to pick it up anymore. Right now on the test server, you can run past the diffuser that's on the floor, and as long as you press the button at the right time, you'll basically be able to continue sprinting. You're not gonna have to stop awkwardly, like look down, check, hold the wrong button. So this makes those like intense moments where you only have a few seconds left. You're not gonna be fumbling with the diffuser as much. I really like that. This video is covering hidden and known changes. So one of the changes that was in the patch notes is that you can no longer cancel reload and continue shooting. Anytime you take your mag out, if there was one in the chamber, you're gonna have one, or if the mag was completely empty and the gun was empty, when you pull it out, you're not gonna have any ammo. You're gonna have to finish your reload. I feel like Sam Fisher is already a really underrated operator, and he's getting this buff where his SAM cams are no longer going to automatically pierce through surfaces. This is awesome. Sometimes you shoot a SAM cam and the thing gets destroyed as you're getting on it. Right now, it's not going to pierce it until you tell it to. Then you can look at both sides. One thing to keep in mind, if you are shooting this on a one layer surface, like a door or window, they can actually see the needle sticking out from the other side. So good to keep in mind. Another one of the big changes that actually was put on the patch notes, but I haven't seen a lot of comparisons for, are the changes to compensators and muzzle brakes. Basically, my understanding of it is that comps got a big buff. So if the gun is wild left to right and you want help with horizontal recoil, use the compensator. If you want help with vertical recoil, then use the flash hider. Or if you are good at both horizontal and vertical recoil, then you could use the extended barrel or suppressor. Anyways, I am going to leave some comparisons. I did an LMG, LS Scorpion, because that's always considered wild and randomly changing, and then Ash's R4C. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these changes. I'm going to let the rest of these play out so that you guys can get a see and know what to expect in the coming season, and I'll let it go till 8 minutes so I can get the extra ad revenue. So win-win. Anyways, I'll see you all very soon in the next video. I love you all. Peace.